What do you call it when two horses break up?
When two horses break up?
Mhm.
Um, I don't know. I got nothing.
A divorce.
That's pretty good. Oh man. Yeah, that's pretty good, man.
Yeah.
Who are you? Who am I talking with? Was that did you just neigh?
Yeah, I did.
Or were you just making a noise?
I did nay.
Um, who am I so lucky to be talking with today?
I am Austin Giesey. Um, I have known Zach for like ever. Our wonderful host of this
Literally
podcast.
since before we were even born. Sorry, I interrupted you.
It's okay. Um, yeah, longest friend, and I am currently a film student at DePaul University in Chicago,
Hell
Illinois.
yeah. Hell yeah. And you're gonna be big and famous, so I'm trying to get some podcasts with you before you blow up. I'll be like, I knew him before he blew up.
You get
But
money.
no, I think hopefully people and right off the bat I'm just gonna fucking go for it and it's might make me sound some type of way. And I've said this time and time again, and at this point I'm just gonna let people think what they think. But hopefully this goes down in history, and people are like, this is when like Zach and Austin before they were like, and like, I'm not gonna use the word like famous, but Zach and Austin before they were both well-known art people or creators or whatever you want to call it.
Mhm.
Like this it's cool. Like people can look back on this in years and years from now and be like, "Holy shit!" Like they knew each other in 2025 when they were still students and
Yeah,
especially out of
this is the
college. Where
genesis.
it's like, what did you say?
This is the genesis of our origin story.
It's like I don't even know what that means, but it sounds awesome. But how have you been?
I've been pretty good. I mean, I've been stressed out and burnt out lately, but honestly, pretty
Yeah.
good. The sun's coming out. That makes me feel good. I've been working
Yes.
on a bunch of
Me
cool
too.
film stuff, getting stuff done, which feels good, checking stuff off the list. Um,
Yeah.
s- Very busy, but still pretty good.
When is school out for you?
So
Like the
DePaul runs on a
semester?
quarter system. So we have 3 10-week quarters instead of 2 16-week semesters. And our spring quarter, which is what we're in right now, ends June 9th. So later than everybody else.
Yeah, that's late. You
But
start
we
later
also
as well?
yeah, we start in September. So
Okay.
trade off.
Yeah. What's it like being like working on films and stuff, and what role do you typically have and stuff like that?
Mm,
Like, how's your experience been?
what a loaded question.
Yeah, no, that
So
was a lot.
if you if you ever get to work on a film set, if you ever even have worked on a student film set, like anyone listening, you know what I'm talking about. It is the most stressful environment ever, all the time. Like
Really?
everyone's yeah, oh yeah, under a timer all the time because time is money at the end of the day,
Money.
especially on the bigger Hollywood film sets. But even on student sets, it's like we only have this space for a certain amount of time. We have to get this, and this. We only have usually around X amount of time for whatever shot, and then you have to set it up and et cetera, et cetera. Everyone's always rushing, and then you get a 30-minute break, and then you have to do it all again. it's
Oh my
uh,
gosh.
it's very brutal, but I always describe it to people like I'm stressed all the time on film sets, but it's like good stress because it like the moment when it all comes to fruition, you see it happen. It's like it's all worth it. Like that's really the payoff. My role, I am a cinematographer or director of photography. That means I'm basically in charge of the cameras, of what goes into making a movie look the way it does. So lighting, composition, what cameras we use, everything. That's my job. Um,
Yeah.
People typically No, a director, that's mostly, like, the visionary behind the whole thing. I'm just a visual guy. I just handle the visuals, that's my whole thing.
Nice. I took like a lighting class. I took a video class and photography lighting class. So
Mm.
I know
Whoa.
exactly what you're talking about. Yeah. No, but I
Basically
really have no idea. But it's very, very different. But um oh, that's cool though. There's so many things, and this is for both of our, like, I feel like our fields are different but similar. Where there is so much more that goes into it than anybody could ever imagine. And movies
Oh,
might be
yeah.
a little easier to tell because at the end of the movie, usually there's like all like the list of all the people that worked on it. It's like goes on forever and ever and ever. Like there's so many people that work on that stuff, and they all have tiny, not tiny, but specific jobs. So
Oh, yeah.
it's crazy, and that's why like movies get such high budgets and stuff like that because there's so many people to pay, and yeah, I mean I'm kind of rambling on my words, but yeah, there's a lot that goes into it that people don't think of.
Oh, yeah, I mean, even, like, the littlest job, like, you could say, I don't know, like a production assistant, which is just, like, basically someone who has to do, like, everything, like, they're just running around assisting where they can. Like, those are, like, integral to the whole thing, like, it wouldn't work if those weren't there, like, people don't think about, like, this is just a random example, but, like, a Best Boy grip, like, no one knows what that is, but, like, if you didn't have one on a set, it will be exponentially more difficult to get anything done, So it's everyone's important. Like that's why whenever since I'm in like a leader position on a set, I'm a leader of the visual department. Um People always are like, "Oh my god, it looks so amazing." But a lot of times I'm like, "Well, I couldn't have done it without 20 people like helping me move everything. I can't move 30 lights and a camera all by myself, It's not realistic, so, yeah,
Yeah.
movies it's the weirdest business, man. It's such a weird process and business, but it's so fun, and I love it.
Yeah, speaking of moving lights and stuff, my photo mentor professor from school was telling me like, if you want to be a big photographer, like a big commercial photographer, like you have to start like as being like someone's bitch basically, and like moving the lights and moving all the stuff and moving the equipment, and you're on set and you don't say a word, and you have to get the guy his camera, you have to know what he wants before he even wants it. You have
Mhm.
to move the lights. You have to hold the equipment properly. You got to move fast. You got to be ready. And dude, I was like, I get it, and that makes sense. But I was also like, fuck that. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh,
but
yeah.
I don't know. I have torn feelings about it because I do understand like you should have to go through like the shitty parts of it to be like the guy or whatever. But I don't know. I feel like there's got to be other ways. So I'm kind of trying to find my own way without having to be
Oh,
somebody's bitch, basically.
yeah. For sure, I mean, no one's looking forward to being on set and like, "Oh my god, I wanna make movies," or, "I wanna do photography," and then someone's like, "Go get me an espresso now, bitch," and then you have to
Yeah.
run over there, "Yes, sir," and then, leave. Like, no one's, like, wanting to do that, but I think it's the like, at least in my experience, in my field, it's like, we love creating stuff and we love movies, so we wanna do that at all costs. Like, no matter what it
Yeah.
takes, like, if it gets me on a set, if it gets someone to know my name, like, I'll carry that damn coffee, I'll do whatever it takes.
Yeah.
And,
And that's kind of the what my professor was telling me was like exactly what you just said. Like it at least gets them to know about you and like show your work ethic. And if you keep showing up even though it fucking sucks, like then it means that you care and that you want to be there and stuff, which does mean something. So
for sure, it's not granted, I haven't had experience on a professional set yet, I've only done
Mhm.
student sets, but I imagine you're getting sent to do basically busy work, but, someone's gotta do it. and I figure if I want to make movies or if I want to do something and creating is really what I want to do and I don't want to sit in a office job where I wouldn't have to do that, I compare it, I'm like, I would probably be more miserable at the office job, So to each their own. I it does suck though. I imagine, you know, moving someone's like wardrobe and being like, here you go, like while shaking.
Yeah. 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 I just like I don't know. I don't if I were to do something like that, it'd have to be like the person that's like the boss or whatever. It'd have to be somebody who's not like gonna yell at me or something. Like I don't know. There's a difference between like doing one of the lousy jobs that, like you said, like somebody has to do that nobody really wants to. There's a difference between that and then just like being yelled at and being humiliated and blah blah blah. So
Oh
it's
yeah,
just not
for sure.
enjoyable for anybody.
No, yeah, have respect for yourself. That's not to say you shouldn't do that, but it when you're in an industry that's so competitive and so many people want to do it, you got to do something to stand out. So, yeah, it's
Mhm.
not fun like to do bitch work, but like I'm gonna do bitch work as good as any bitch has ever done it. Like that's how I have,
Yeah,
you know.
my it's gonna sound so funny in the audio, like, cause they can't see you pointing at me. So it's gonna be
Yeah,
like, why was it silent for a second? But
yeah.
my photo professor told me when he was like a photo assistant, the lead photographer would drop the camera, like, and he would have to catch it. Like the assistant would have to catch it. Yeah, like that's how like much of an asshole this photographer was that he'd be like, all right, we're on the next camera," and just fucking drop the camera, and
That is
like my
so
professor would
insane.
have to be ready for it. Yeah, and yeah, because he's one of the guys like, oh, there's no time to fucking like the photographer's like, I have to be worried about this. I'm not worried. I can't worry about putting the camera slowly in the bag. Like somebody else has to fucking do that because there's
Mhm.
more important shit to do. But it's like, dude, I get it to a certain extent, but I don't know. It's so like that's crazy to me. If I'm ever like in a position where I'm the creative director or like lead photographer or whatever, like I would not do that to anybody. I would never ever. And maybe my productions will take longer than others and or
Mm.
whatever the case might be, but I don't know. I'm gonna treat people the way that they deserve to be treated.
Oh yeah, 100%. Like there's no way people should be treated like machines or like, workhorses. Like that's not fair to anybody. Like people are people at the end of the day. They're here, they're trying to work. That's ridiculous. Dropping the camera, like risking breaking everything just to test somebody because you don't have time is fucking ridiculous. But I
Yeah,
wanted to ask you a question. Um,
yeah.
based on how you're talking about, you don't want to be in that scenario, and you're obviously in an adjacent field to mine. They're not the same, but they're similar. Um,
Mhm.
what's like your idealistic end goal? Like, let's say 5 years from now, what do you want to be in your creative pursuits?
I feel like end goal in 5 years. Like, I would love to be where if I can make it happen in 5 years, that would be awesome. But either way, I'm gonna answer the question best I can. But my ideal future, at least the way I think of it right now, I guess I would technically be a freelance designer or artist, but I want to have my own studio, like a physical place to
Mm.
go to make art, and like have like my computers and whatever other art materials I might need there. And I want balloon to be a thing that keeps being made and comes out every year, and I want to make other publications like other little zines or magazines or billboards or whatever the case might be. Just pretty much making whatever. And then um but I also want to be making art for whoever might want it. So let's just say, I don't know, I have like a Gatorade bottle right next to me. Say like Gatorade will reach out to me and be like, "Hey," or I'll reach out to them, "Hey, I want to work on a poster for you guys," or like an ad series or whatever. So basically, like making functional art for whoever wants it, like companies that I support and whatnot. But then
Mm.
also having my own art practice, and being able to make stuff that I like and putting that out into the world. And then also hopefully keeping doing the podcast where maybe like my art studio can double as like a podcast recording place. And then
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, pretty much to put it very, very simply, my ideal future is just making stuff. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
just creating stuff for the world to see. And
Yeah.
another part to that too, and then I'll be done rambling. But I experienced this with Balloon just now when I delivered to my friend Derek. But I delivered his copy to him, and him and his girlfriend are looking through it, and they're like smiling, being like, "Oh, that's cool!" Like that
Mhm.
feeling of me seeing them be like, "Oh, that's cool." That's what I want to make. So I want the
Fuck
stuff that I
yeah.
make people to see it, even if it is like an ad or a poster or a billboard or something. People like, "Whoa, like that's cool," or to like make
Fuck
them laugh or something like that. So that's it's like the why, I guess, that goes into it. But yeah, I just like making stuff. I like making cool stuff.
Hell yeah, brother. I like cool
Hell yeah.
stuff. Basically, you wanna be unemployed. No, I'm playing, I'm playing, I'm
Yeah. Good luck with that one, buddy.
playing.
Basically, you want to be.
In the
Yeah, I
warehouse, man.
think
Realistic.
in my mind, I tell myself if I just keep making stuff, it's gotta work out eventually. Like that's
Yeah, man.
I don't I don't know. In my head, like there's nothing being like, oh, it's not gonna work. Like,
Mhm.
yeah, it is. Like, what? Why would it not work? I don't know. Maybe I'm taking a
100%.
different path than most people would. Like, I never did an internship, or I'm not gonna do the photo assistant job. I'm not gonna do the design intern or something. Like, I don't know. I kind of just want to make shit and prove that I can do it and keep making stuff. I don't know.
Yeah,
I mind it'll
respect
work.
that. Yeah, respect that. Me as
It's
I
a
have
very
my, like
non-traditional path.
yeah. Me as I have, like, 2 tabs open applying to internships. I'm like, "Yeah, that's cool, man."
I'm like, "Fuck doing internships. If you do internships, fuck you."
Yeah.
No, I mean, that's definitely like a secure path to go, and, like, that's why internships exist in the first place is 'cause
Oh, yeah.
to get your name out there, so I'm not trying to knock anybody who might do it that way. I don't know. I think I've always been the type of person to try to, um, do things that I maybe not even, like, do what I wanna do, but just to do what feels best and what feels right, I guess, so, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, as I've known you, you definitely have been a person that's just like, "I'm gonna do this," and then you go and do it type thing, which I respect. I like people like that, that are just like, "Imma go get it," you know? Um,
Mhm.
and I think anyone in a creative field needs to be somewhat delusional, you know? Because like,
Yeah, yeah.
the way I think about it is like, some people did it and they made it, so, like, if I, like, work really, really hard and I still fail, then it's like, "Oh, well, at least I tried everything I could do," you know? I won't be left thinking, um,
Exactly.
"Oh, what if I did this? What if I did that?" It's like shoot for the stars, and if you fall, you'll land on a cloud type thing. Um,
Is that how it
so,
goes?
like well, I've heard a saying.
Something like that.
Sorry, I sound like a fucking movie character.
Oh, this guy works on movies, yeah.
Yeah, fucking dork, yeah. Indeed. But no, I think you do have to, like, think you can do it and just not quit. and maybe you'll make it, you know? It's like a situation where, like, you know, those people who've already done it, they had to be delusional, so why shouldn't you be? At least try, you
Mhm.
know? And then you'll just be in the same situation you are right now anyway, you know?
Exactly,
Oh,
exactly. It's a lot about speaking it into existence and just really, like, wishful thinking and just,
yeah.
like, really truly believing that it not only can happen, but believing that it will happen.
Mhm. Right. You believe in that manifestation bullshit? No, I'm kidding, I'm kidding. I do too.
Yeah, I do,
I do
actually.
too. I do too.
But, um, let's switch to some nonsense talk, shall we?
Stop talking about
Uh
our dreams for here.
Fuck that shit.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up about your dreams and goals. Nobody wants to hear that shit.
Oh.
But no, this just crossed my I don't know what made this cross my mind, and if we do go back to that, I'm okay with that, but
No, you're
okay,
not.
I have 2 thoughts actually. One is that, um, I've interrupted you at least twice now, and you were the one that was like, "You interrupt sometimes on your show."
Yeah.
So now it's happening to you live in person or through
Yeah.
Zoom or whatever, but that was a small thought. But then my other one is, do you have any advice for me for if if and when I dye my hair, bleach my hair blonde? 'Cause I'm starting
Mm.
to have second thoughts.
Oh, no. Well, on the interrupting thing, fuck you! No, I'm kidding. The interrupting thing, I just, like, I just noticed it more, I guess. Um my mom, this is a tangent, but my mom, like, always when my family's around, interrupts me, and I'll be like, "Interrupted me again?" You know? It's like little sibling syndrome.
Yeah. That's funny.
Um, so maybe I'm just a little bitch who's just complaining about interrupting too much. Um, but,
Yeah,
in
you are.
terms of the dyeing hair thing, if the viewers at home don't know, I was a a goofy goober, and I dyed my hair all the time for, like, 2 years straight. Um which was inspired by you because you dyed your hair I wanted to do it for a while, but you dyed it first. I was like, "Oh, that'd be sick." Because we all shaved our heads in honor of you when you were going through your cancer situation. So then I was like, "Oh, fuck it, like, I'll dye it, I'll be a little Slim Shady wannabe or whatever." So I dyed it blonde, I dyed it pink and blue with, like, a design in it, I dyed hearts on it, like, I did a bunch of stuff, so, um, I find that stuff super cool. I think it's like, you know, an immediate accessory every time you step out the house and people are like, "Whoa." You know, I think you got the style to pull it off. You can't just be like wearing like business slacks and like a polo and wear that. Easy.
Yeah.
But like the way
Yeah,
you dress
especially the
compliments
yeah.
it. But so you're wanting like to know like what to do, like how to dye it, or just like
Yeah,
what
do you
color
think
to
my hair's
do, or
long
like
enough right now? Does it matter how long it is?
I mean, mine was basically that long. I mean, maybe
I'm
wait like
I'm thinking about getting it, like, a little bit longer so I can go for, like, a, like, beach bum type of, like, you know what I mean?
mhm.
Like, when you know what I mean? Like, messy, not quite a buzz
Yeah.
cut, but that's kinda what I want.
Yeah, no, and I think it were I mean, I had my hair similar to how it is now where I have, like, a longer situation. I dyed it blonde, and I still thought it looked sick. Um, would I do it again? I don't know. My hair actually feels not dead and gross for months.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think it's your hair's long enough. You got, like, the buzz cut situation. Mine wasn't much longer than a buzz cut when I got it done for the first time.
Yeah.
Um, granted, I went to a my barber to do it. You did it just raw dogged it,
Buy
but
that shit out of a box, yeah.
yeah, out the box. You just poured up like fucking Kool-Aid on your head.
Yeah, it burns your fucking head.
Oh yeah.
It feels
Oh
like
yeah.
yeah, it feels like your brain is gonna shrink or something.
Yeah. It feels like my fucking head has sunburn like permanently. It's terrible.
Yeah. But I
Um,
think when I did mine originally, I don't know if how I can't remember leaving the bleach on for very long, but it didn't really matter because we were gonna do the green over it anyway. But bleach ended up turning it more like orange, uh, instead of blonde. But I think I would go for more of like a platinum bleach type of thing.
Yeah.
That's possible, but I don't want to have to do it more than once. I don't want to fucking fry my head.
Yeah, dude, it's fucking annoying because then like it's cool for a little bit because then this grow your sides grow out and then you get this like shadow growing up your
Frosted
head look.
tips.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
frosted tip, the classic, the Guy Fieri. Yeah. Um,
Yeah.
welcome to Diners, Diamonds, and Drive.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I'm
He's
gonna
so
do every
obnoxious.
time. Yeah, he's so loud. Um, but no, it is a lot of upkeep if you want to keep it like that. That's why I stopped like because it was $120 every time I had to do it.
Holy fuck.
Granted, he was doing it very professionally, like toning it exactly the
Yeah,
color I
yours was
want.
good, and yeah, yours looked good.
But it was a lot of work and my hair was completely dead. I might go back to it, we'll see, but I think you could do it at a buzz cut. I mean, mine was a buzz cut and I did platinum blonde. It definitely you had to tone it though after and use purple shampoo and all that bullshit. Um,
Yeah. I think I'll just do it once. Oh, what? Do you have
dude,
something?
I just remember don't jump into a pool before wetting your hair first if you do it. Your hair will turn fucking green. Do not jump into the pool. I never did it.
Uh-oh.
I know someone who did it and it looked terrible.
Oh
Um,
god.
so you just have to wet your hair first, and then as soon as you're done swimming, go wash it with the purple shampoo, and then it will be fine.
Oh
Um,
fuck.
but yeah, every time I swam on my pool, I was like pissing my pants, like, is my head gonna be green?
That's funny. And not like a good cool green either,
No, dude,
like a
it's
fucked
like
up.
someone like puked on your head. It was really gross.
Uh, yeah, that would be bad.
Yucky.
That would be pretty bad.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I'm just scared of it. Like I dye it and then it just turns like fucking orange. And then it just looks like shit. And then I wasted my time.
Yeah,
Time
no,
and
you
money.
have to tone it. You have to tone it to get to a certain just look up a TikTok, dude. I'm sure you'll figure it out.
So I dye it once. Like I bleach it, the whole thing, let it sit for however fucking long.
Yeah.
And it'll
Yeah.
probably be like it's not gonna be perfect probably, but then I use the purple shampoo and it just fucking looks good.
Well, okay, so like this is how it went last time for me. So my barber he puts the dye in and that has to sit, you know. Um and then I have to tone it or maybe I have to go under the heating thing first. I don't fucking remember what was first. It was a while ago. Um
Yeah.
so then you tone it so that gets to the color like that I wanted. And at first the color looked not good. I was like, what the fuck is this? I was like, uh-oh, I've taken my life. But then I
Fucked it up.
did the purple shampoo and it ended up looking like perfect. So,
Okay.
um,
How
the right
soon
out
after you went home did you use the shampoo?
like the next day, and it looked
Okay.
great. So,
Okay.
um, so just I learned to shut up and trust my barber is what I learned.
Yeah.
Um, shit, I kind of want to do it again because summer it's awesome, but like I like my hair right now, so I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. I was so the reason I buzzed my head in the first place was I've been like kind of thinking about it for a while and then one of my coworkers buzzed his and I was like, fuck, I'll fucking do it anyway. But I was kind of just getting sick of my regular hair because I'm a very low maintenance hair type of person. Like I never use any products and I don't want to comb it or brush it or anything. So I just like get in the shower, fucking like dry my hair with the towel halfway, and then I'm like ready to go. So the way it was looking at that point in time was just kind of frustrating me a little bit. So I was like, okay, I just fucking get rid of it. This way it's low maintenance. I don't have to worry about how it looks or anything, and I'll just wear a fucking
Oh yeah,
hat if I need to.
I miss the low maintenance, the buzz cut. Even though I looked like a Q-tip, I really do miss the.
Okay.
I
Cute.
miss the just washing your hair and leaving type thing. That like my hair takes like 20 minutes every day now. Um,
What the fuck? Just to look like
yeah.
shit?
Fuck you, man.
Okay. That takes
But
20 minutes.
yeah, like um, I didn't do it today in my defense. Um, some mornings, dude, I'll just be like, fuck that, you know. Um, that's why I'll put on a fitted hat usually. Speaking of fitteds,
Yeah,
I so you're a fellow fitted hat collector type situation. I have a ton of fitted
yeah, you
hats.
could say. I wouldn't say
I
collector. I just have like 3, but I love to wear them.
I love to wear them. I got into it partially because of you and Zach, your Zach, and Daniel, our friend Daniel, wears fitted hats. Um,
Yup.
big fitted guy. I wear them all the time. So I want to ask, what fitteds do you have, and what's your favorite one
That's
on
a
this
good question.
audio only podcast?
Yeah, I said, "Let me show you." But, I'll paint the picture. Um, man, that's so whenever people ask my favorite anything, I always give more than one answer because I have different, like, reasons for what means, like, favorite. So, but I guess if I had to give one, my favorite hat is not the one I wear the most often. The one I wear the most often is my socks one. It's just the normal black and white socks hat. Um, shit, my favorite one is probably just my Padres one, the brown one. I think I look good in the brown, so I think that's really the only reason. Plus,
That's a good
like
one.
the Padres are just a cool team, but um, yeah, I think that'd have to be it. I do have a cooler one. Like I have like an alternate White Sox one where it's like navy and it's got like a World Series patch and it's got like a peach colored Sox logo. That one's cool. And I like the patch and all that, and it's cool for like the fitted community or whatever, but I don't know. It's just not my favorite. There is
Yeah.
a fitted hat community. They take that shit serious.
Oh no, they do. Like I'm not that into it. I have a lot of them. I won't lie, but like a lot of them have been gifts. You know, people know I wear them, but I do like wearing them, and I like the patches. I like the you've seen it. I like the what do you call them, engravings? I guess.
Mhm.
Like that stuff,
Pretty
but
cool.
I don't like. You gotta steam the brim and then curve it perfectly
Oh
with
my
this. It's like
god, shut the fuck up.
yeah,
I put it on my leg. I put it on my knee and form it to my thigh.
dead, dead serious. I use a can of Bush's baked beans, the same can every time, and I
I've heard people recommend using like a Pringles can.
no, yeah, literally, yeah. Um,
Uh,
no, if and for
what's
those
your
who are
what?
not, oh, sorry, I just wanted to clarify. I
uh,
will. I'm guessing you're asking me
Yeah,
what my favorite one is.
yeah.
I'm gonna have multiple answers too because I'm a little indecisive weenie. Um, but for those who are not aware, a fitted hat is the baseball hats that don't have. Uh, more people.
I just think it's funny. Like, yeah, mansplaining. You're mansplaining right
Oh damn it! I mansplained. Fuck. Uh, but what's my favorite one? Um, I got my girlfriend gifted me one for my birthday. It's like brown and green, and it has a
You don't
punch
need to
patch
lie
on.
and say that's your favorite one for her. You can tell me your real answer.
No, this actually like this probably
Not kidding.
is my favorite one because also I got her name engraved on it, and I just like that a
Really?
lot, and it fits like perfectly because there's a hierarchy
What's
to how
the
much.
what's the front of it?
It's just like the cub
The
bear.
cup.
Um,
That's cool.
but no, yeah, this it was a good gift, and it fits perfectly because half my fitted hats don't like are too big or too small. But, like this one fits perfectly, and so does the Padres one. I like that one a lot too. Um, but I also have a LA Dodgers one that's got like gold on the front of it, and on the back it has like DePaul Film School engraved on it. I like that one a lot. I have
That's pretty
a lot
cool.
of the gifted ones are like my favorite ones, mostly because they were gifts. You know.
Yeah, that's a good reason.
Yeah.
Um, I need a couple more. I want to get a. I don't know if I said this out loud or if I just thought it, but I want to get a Pittsburgh Pirates one. I just worry that it's
Mm,
too similar to the fucking socks one because 99% of the time I wear it backwards anyway. So it's like it'll just look just like the fucking socks one, except the
yeah.
little MLB patch will be yellow instead of white and gray. But
True. Yeah, I wear mine exclusively backwards. So like I
yeah,
half my shit looks the fucking same, but I'm like, it's cool to me, damn it, so I'm gonna wear it.
yeah, because then you know what it is. Plus, you always gotta think about what you might look like from behind as well. So, so it does matter.
Oh, yeah,
Whoa.
thinking about what I look like all the time, man.
Oopsie.
I'd be caked up with my
Um,
fit half the time.
yeah. That's funny. I either want the regular Pirates one, just the yellow key. Or, whoa.
Yeah,
Or
whoa.
the
Oh yeah,
alternate
Zach.
alternate one where it's like an actual pirate on the hat. That one's pretty fucking
Mm-hmm.
cool.
That one's cool. For those who don't wear fitted hats, they just don't fucking care about this conversation at all. They're
I
like,
know.
bro, get talk
Yeah. Talk
about
about your
beer
hopes and
already.
dreams together. Yeah. Talk about beer. Yeah, no beer sponsor this time. I didn't really. I, the only reason I thought about drinking today was because I usually have a beer on the podcast, but today wasn't the day for it. I'm already a little bit dehydrated. I drank all of my
Mm,
Gatorade, and I still feel tired. The sun was beating the hell out of me, let me tell you. But
hell yeah.
it was it was brutal. I'm just fucking. I'm either working or like inside making the podcast or making art or something. So it might sound kind of cringe, but I don't spend a lot of time outside these days because I'm trying to
Touch
work
grass,
on something.
dude.
Yeah, I
Jeez.
know. But I was outside today. I took a walk around my apartment complex and played some basketball. And then
Oh,
when I got back, I didn't have enough time to shower, so I kind of sat on the patio or balcony soaking up some sun. And dude, just sitting, literally just sitting. I was sweating. Um, so I think I need to condition myself a little bit more.
dude, like I can't speak on that because I am the sweatiest motherfucker alive. Like I sweat like I am much bigger of a person than I am. I am
Yeah.
short and I sweat like I am a fucking 6'5" linebacker. It is fucking crazy. Like I'll be sitting here right now and I'm sweating. Like I don't know what it is.
Maybe I'm just
Um,
making you nervous.
yeah, I'm like, oh my god, when am I gonna share on Jack's podcast?
Hopefully
But
it's
nah,
been laid back and comfortable for you.
no, it's been comfortable, and for one, I've been loving the sunshine. It makes me feel good. Even though I am a hot boy because you guys can't see because it's an audio podcast, but me and Zach are both in our rooms with our shirts off right now.
Yeah, I was hoping one of us was gonna bring that up.
Like this is the weirdest call if you like came in and without context. It is just hot as fuck in my room. It's hot everywhere.
Yeah, that's funny. Remind me before we end this. I need to, unless we can just do it now. If you don't, might have a shirtless picture on the Instagram, but a photo for the Instagram to be like new episode tonight.
Let me I'm
But
gonna
we
put
can
a
put
shirt
shirts
on.
on if you want. Yeah, I
Yeah.
will too, and probably a hat too. I'll put on a fitted hat.
Fitted it up. Dude, that'd be sick, yeah.
I'll
Let's
throw
do
on a
it.
sick fit just for the photo.
Yeah, let me post
I'll
it
get
up like
Craig in
those
the photo too.
Craig! Fucking Craig. Fucking Craig the
What
recording
were you
bot
gonna
on
say? Post it up like a what?
like those fuck boys where they're like, "Ooh," like with their
Oh
fingers.
yeah, that'd be good. Or
Yeah.
maybe I'll do this in the picture.
For those who the audio podcast, Zach just put his toes against the fucking camera.
And I showed my anus on the screen as well.
Oh my god, no. Jesus, grow up. Ew.
Austin, put
Oh,
it away, put it away.
stop, dude. Stop making things up. Stop it.
No one will ever know.
No. Dude, stop. Uh, damn it, I had something to ask you and I forgot when you said the word anus, you fucking 2-year-old.
It's silly. Got me in a silly mood, bro.
Silly mood. Oh, I was gonna ask, so you're more of a drinker than I am. Um, when you're
Sure am.
going sure am, yeah. Um, when you go to a restaurant or a bar or whatever, like, and there's cocktails, what's your, like, go-to cocktail? Let's not say at a bar, let's say at a restaurant if you're at a restaurant. What are you gonna
Does
get?
it have to be a cocktail or do you just mean drink in general?
Do drink in general, but then if you have, like, a cocktail you like, say that.
Mm. Okay, it all again, I do this every time, but I can't it's impossible for me to just give one answer for everything. I feel like every question I have to like explain in depth why I'm saying what I'm saying and give like multiple answers. But like my first go-to, just say it's like a restaurant, just like a
Mhm,
dinner with the guys or whatever, or I'll get like a beer. Like I'll just get like a
mhm.
normal light beer, maybe like a Blue Moon. A Blue Moon's like my go-to restaurant beer. Or if it's like a Mexican restaurant, like I'll get a Corona. Whatever the vibe of the place is what I'll get.
The
But
vibe.
um
That's
but if it's like a bar, again, it depends on the situation. Like if I'm just trying to get drunk and like save some money, then I'll just get like a vodka cran or like a vodka lemonade and just slam
mm,
them or whatever. But if it's like a sit down, chill bar
yeah.
type of thing, I'll have like a little J and C action, some Jack and Coke, maybe
Mhm.
maybe a bit stronger of a beer like an IPA to do some sipping
Oh, you
on. But yeah, I'm an IPA guy, but I don't
yeah,
really.
you're
I need to have more cocktails. You can't go wrong with like a margarita, but
oh,
or
yeah.
like any sort of like fruity mixed drink, which is like the exact opposite from what I just said. But
Yeah.
but yeah, don't get it twisted. The stuff I drink sometimes might make me seem like a manly man, but that is not the case. I just like to drink that stuff.
Mhm. No, all the stuff I drink makes me seem like not the manly man at all.
I
Um,
would say, what's your go-to like well, drink or mixed drink or whatever it might be?
well, if you know me now, I'm not a big drinker anymore. Like, but I will sit down, like, if we're at a restaurant or, like, whatever, like, we're on a guy's trip and we're going to somewhere, like, I'll have a drink just because it's for the occasion, you know?
Yeah.
Um, a lot of times, if I'm at a fancier place, which is, like, let's say I'm with my girlfriend on a date, I'll get wine. I'll get red
Mhm.
wine specifically, and I'll just
I like a
ask the
good
person
one.
to recommend me something because I can't pronounce the names because 'cause I'm stupid. Um,
That's a good strategy though. Like, "Give
yeah,
me your favorite." That way you don't have to
yeah.
say it.
They think I know what I'm talking about, and they're like, "Oh, I recommend this. It's a very dry, like, it's very in the middle." I'm like,
Yeah.
"Sure."
Yeah,
You
one of
know?
those, please.
Yeah. Yeah, sippy cup of those, please.
Sippy cup.
Nah, but I'm a wine guy. I'm a big wine guy. I enjoy wine, especially, like, at dinners like that, but I don't know. I like Moscow mules. Those are really good. Again, though, mine's very, like, there's a rare occasion where I'm ordering more than one drink. You know, it's very
Yeah.
rare now. Because if I'm just sitting around with y'all or like at a party or something, and I'm just like drinking to get drunk the one time I do a year, you know,
Yeah.
and I'm drinking like Modelo's, I'm drinking Twisted Teas, I'm drinking whatever, you know, I don't care.
Yeah.
Um, but I at places I like to get a little drinky drink action. So I like Moscow Mules. I like margaritas. Um, I like a good lemon drop, which is like the fruitiest drink ever. So I'm a
Ooh.
at all. But but it's good, damn it, and it's and I like
Yeah,
it.
no, you like what you like. I decided to quit making fun of Robert for drinking Seagrams.
I'm
Because I was
like,
like, "You
"Lay
know
off."
what you like, and it is what it is," but
Well, 'cause the thing is they're good, dude, they're really good, like,
yeah, yeah.
um, dude, don't get me wrong, I like a Modelo. I'm a Modelo fan, right? Oh, uh, a Miller Lite fan. I like that too.
I
Like,
like
I
Miller
like
Lite.
beers, but my first choice usually will not be a beer. Because I feel all like I'm gonna vomit after, like, 3 beers, dude. Well, also, my tolerance is super low. Um, but no, dude, Seagrams are delicious. I don't give a damn who thinks they're girly drinks, they're good. They're they're very good. They don't get you that drunk because 'cause they're not a lot of alcohol, and you
I
get
don't know,
to
it's like
cheers.
3%.
Yeah, it's very fun and cute, and I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Call me
Hey,
a
and that's
Chicago sissy if you want, I don't care.
sissy.
Yeah.
No,
I'm a drink.
I I'll give a public apology to Robert right now, and I'll say, "Robert, I'm sorry for making fun of you all those times for drinking Seagrams. Um, it was uncalled for and unnecessary, and you didn't deserve it, and you just like what you like, man. So, um, yeah, I'm sorry, and I'm ashamed of myself, and I kind of feel like an asshole. So,
Yeah, Zach's a huge dick. He's super friends off
yep.
camera. And
Okay.
Robert, I stand with you. I am a Seagram's ally.
I stand with you. Good. I want whenever I want to come home sometime before camping, or if any of you guys are able to make it down here sometime before camping,
Mm.
I want to hang out with you guys in a not camping setting at least once this summer. But um,
Please.
I, s- I smoke weed now. If you didn't know, putting this out into the
Whoa!
world. Yeah, yeah. Zach Winger
Oh my
smokes weed. Everybody.
dude, that weed just dropped. Fucking everyone check it
For a
out.
second, I was like, "Do I want to talk about this on the podcast?" But fuck
Weed
it. Yeah, it's like
smoker.
if you have a problem with smoking weed, grow up. I used to be like, "Oh my
Yeah,
god, it's
grow
bad
up and
and it's
smoke.
bad for you." Yeah, like it's bad, and I feel like there's a stigma around weed where people are like, "Oh my god, it's bad and it's for bad people and it makes you do bad things and there's all this negative shit around it." It's like I feel like it's actually relatively harmless. I feel
Oh,
like
yeah.
you could also argue it's not as bad for you or not as bad like it doesn't affect your actions as much as like alcohol, for example. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I really don't have a problem with it. If anybody doesn't like me because I smoke weed, it's like, dude,
Just
grow the fuck up. I don't know. I'm sure people
dude.
have valid reasons for it, for
Yeah.
disliking it or whatever, but I don't know. At the same time, I'm not hurting anybody. It's just it was a good feeling. Like last night, Sierra and I smoked a little pre-roll that I bought at the mall, like at the fucking mall from a
What?
vape store in Indiana, like where it's not it's not legal in
Fuck?
Indiana. But whatever I bought was legal. It's like THCA, whatever the
Mm.
fuck that is.
This is
But
all allegedly, by the way, that this allegedly happened.
yeah, this is a fake story, by the way.
Yeah, hearsay.
But but it's hearsay.
Yeah.
um But it had me at first, like, I was like, "Oh, like, it's not really doing much of anything," but then it's like, maybe, like, 5, 10 minutes went on, and I was like, "Okay, now I just like, I feel good, and I feel like I'm in a good mental state." But then as I
Mhm.
started doing, like, little like, that was on the balcony, but as we came inside, started doing little activities and stuff, I was like, "I want." Oh, and before I even came inside on the balcony, I ate an entire bag of, like, a Caesar salad, like a Caesar salad kit. I ate the whole bag, and I ate it out of the bag.
Oh my
So
god.
that's kinda when I knew that was, like, starting to happen, but then I went inside, and I put on Adventure Time, and I just got, like, locked in on the show, and It was the episode where Marceline's dad ate her fries, and he goes on this like
Oh
rampage,
my
and
god.
but dude, it was actually scaring me a little bit because like some of like the animations and stuff of him like shape shifting and all that, I was like, oh
Mm.
fuck. Oh, and two, okay, I have two more stories about being high, but one's about Adventure Time still. There was a scene where is either that episode or no, it's the one after that where it's like Ice King's dressed up as a horse and he's like staring at them through the window.
Oh
You
my
remember
god,
that?
that one's terrifying.
But dude, they were like, um, I feel like someone's watching us and look right at the screen. I was like, me? I was like, what the fuck? Because
Yeah.
I'm sitting there like after just smoking. I was like, oh yeah, like I don't know. It felt like such a weird thing. But then it cuts to the
Oh my
window. I was like,
god.
oh fuck. I said, thank God.
That is
But it
that
was
is
an
an
emotional
ultimate
roller
high and
coaster.
scared moment. That is
I,
like
I
the
know.
worst thing that
I
happened.
truly thought they were talking to me because they turned and looked. I was like, what the fuck?
That's
The
perfect.
only other thing that's funny from that was that my face got stuck smiling for like 10 minutes. I was like, I cannot stop smiling. I was literally was trying to like frown and I couldn't do it. Like I was just stuck in a smile.
Uh,
But it was a good time. I would absolutely do
mm,
it again. I don't want to do it all the time. But I want to do it more often. I don't think it is hurting anybody, and I think it helped me sleep too, and it helped me just like relax. So it was
yeah.
a good time. So I would do it again. That was my
Welcome
weed
to everyone who
experience.
smoked weed before is like we like welcome to weed, you know?
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah. Welcome, brother.
that's funny. Nah, I think that's all like the ideal scenario to happen on your first time being high. Like the
Yeah,
characters look right at you, so you think they're talking to you. That's what I would have
dude.
thought.
I
That would have been
know.
um also I don't smoke weed. Allegedly I have maybe, but I'm not confirming or denying I've ever smoked weed in my life. Ever.
No, you never have.
Yeah, never in my life. No, dude, but allegedly when I have, um
If you were, if you here, let's put it like this: make up a story of
mhm.
a time that you were high, but from your imagination because it's never happened before.
Okay, yes, I have a great made up story that I'm about to come up with right now on the spot. Um,
Improv.
so dude, I had I, I had a situation where allegedly in this story I was smoking the devil's lettuce. Um, and I went to go see the Five Nights at Freddy's movie, which is true cinema if you've ever seen it.
This is I like where the story is going.
So I went with like 5 people, and I was the only one who allegedly had was off the wacky tobacco. Um, so the movie starts, and if you've ever seen the movie, it's terrible. It's an awful movie. It's so stupid. The acting's terrible, but it's hilarious, especially when you have a little bit of motivation to laugh. So through the whole movie, like I'm talking from like minute 2 to the end, I was pissing myself laughing. Like I was crying laughing. Like loud laughing. Um and people were starting to get mad at me because I'm laughing at every single moment that's supposed to be scary, and people turn around like shh, and I could not stop
Uh,
laughing. Like I was crying, like, these people would say, like, this guy who's, like I think he's, like, PETA in the Hunger Games series,
yeah,
he's like,
yeah.
"Is that my brother?" Or something like that, and I, like, lost my chair laughing, like, it was
Oh my
so
gosh.
funny, that was that was one of the best movie-going experiences I've ever had. As a film major, that was peak cinema,
That's really
was
good.
Five Nights at Freddy's while off the lettuce. That was great. I have plenty of stories like that. I won't go into them all because 'cause they're all really long. In terms of, like, being scared, I'll go into one where I was allegedly scared. Um,
Alleged.
so, one time I was just in my room, and I was like, "It's a Wednesday night, you know? Fuck it."
Yeah.
So I partooketh, and, I was watching just like YouTube, and you know those house settling noises where your house just creaks and you don't know what it is?
Yeah, yeah.
Um, those were happening an awful lot that night. I don't know why. I don't know if it was windy. I don't know what the situation was, but I thought I was about to get murdered by 70 intruders. It was the worst.
Oh god.
Um, and I couldn't get out of the bed, so I felt like I was like, "I need to fight and get a baseball bat, but I can't move." So I was just, like,
Oh god.
cowering in fear while eating, like, Tostitos or something. Um,
It's
that wasn't that
hilarious.
pleasant. Um, but welcome to the Wacky Tobacco Club. It's kinda funny to imagine you doing that. Um,
Dude, I know. I was like, I can't wait for you guys to all see me be like that. I feel like I'm a joy to be around. Off the lettuce.
oh, yeah. I mean, also, I wanted to ask you, before, like, we start to wrap up or anything, so you had your first experience with
Yes.
this plant. A lot of
Yes.
people, including myself, have said that this helps me be more creative, and it helps ideas flourish sometimes. Not all of them good ones, but sometimes I'll have more
Yeah.
ideas, like, I've come up with plenty of shot ideas, allegedly, while off something. Um,
Yeah.
so do you think it'll help you stimulate that creative muscle in your brain?
Um, I can I can see that happening. I wasn't really thinking about anything creative last night, but I think my thoughts were much more a little like more free, if that makes sense. But I can absolutely imagine if I am actively working on something and had been smoking, I think it could definitely help my creativity and get some good ideas. Shit, what was I gonna say? Um, I I think it helped me just I wasn't really thinking about anything, which I feel like would be good and would help my creativity and stuff.
Mm, yeah, I mean, it definitely does just, like, level you out, and you're very in the moment, you know, which I
Yes,
think
yes, and that's what's nice about it. I feel like my mind just goes and goes and goes all the fucking time, so it was
same,
nice to kinda relax a little bit.
for sure. I mean, that's the biggest thing for me that, like, drew me to it was that my mind would just be on whatever I'm doing. So whether it's watching something or with my friends, like everything just becomes a little more fun and I'm a little more focused on it. So
Yeah,
I really enjoyed that about it, allegedly.
yeah.
But
I was gonna say
yeah,
allegedly, if you were to
it,
have ever done that.
it definitely stimulates the creative muscle for me. I think I definitely have gotten plenty of like, oh my god, like random shot ideas for this one specific part of a script like that I'm reading. I'll be like, oh my god, I should do this, and I'll write it down. It'll be like incoherent gibberish in a notes app,
Yeah.
but then I'll somehow piece together what it is.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Um, I first oh shit. My can you hear me?
I can hear you. Hello? Where's our host? Well, ladies and gentlemen, I cannot hear our host. I don't know if you can hear him. Um, we are experiencing some technical difficulties. I just want to say while he's gone that Zach is the biggest butthead ever, and he's really mean to all his friends when he's off camera. He's not this nice, and he's a really, really bad person. Um, I don't mean that. I'm just joking. He's really nice. Where is he? I feel weird being a host. Uh-oh. Zach is texting me saying something about say something about technical difficulties and give advice for the viewer. Okay, I'll give some advice. So we're talking about, you know, going for your dreams, being delusional, et cetera, all that stuff. If you are in a creative field, which you don't have to be, this doesn't have to apply to a creative field. It could be whatever. Um, just fucking do it, dude. Like, Yeah. Oh, there goes Zach. All right, this is a solo host now. Um, but just fucking do it. You know, whatever you want to do, just say you're gonna do it and be a person of your word and go do it. Because that's just where you're gonna get the experience out of. You know, if you love to do it, whether it's making a business or whatever, like go start a business. Who cares what everybody says about how it's gonna be a terrible financial decision. You'll never make it. Blah 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 blah. Like fuck it. Like just do it. Like at least you tried and failed. If you fail, a lot of people don't even have the guts to try. So just fucking try. Do I know if I'm gonna have a job or be employed after I graduate college in the film industry? No, probably not. I made a dumb decision, but fuck it, I'm gonna do it. Oh, is our host back?
What the fuck? I was like, are you kidding me? I was like, this is the most like valuable part of the fucking show.
I gave plenty of advice. Also, I was talking mad crap about you in the thing.
I won't listen to it until it's already up on YouTube. That way, it's like I'll experience it for the first time as a guest. Shit. Well, that was unexpected, but I guess Craig's still here, so I think it's still going, still
I never
recording.
left.
So, let me bring the chat back up. Okay, it's still here. But let's see. Since we have to wrap up anyhow, my advice would be, and I'm gonna give blind advice. I don't even want to know what yours was. I'll listen to that later, and I'll probably be like, "Oh shit." But mine would be, don't put too much pressure on anything ever. But at the same time, you need to balance that stuff, and you need to have high hopes and high like goals and stuff that you want to work towards. But at the same time, like, don't stress yourself out. Just do your best and don't worry too much about like what other people might think, or don't worry too much about anything. We're only here for so long. You don't want to spend your whole life stressed out and worrying. So that's my
So true.
advice.
That's so true. Yeah, I mean, I feel like I don't follow it all the time, but I try to remember that. Don't be stressed out all the time, but I'm stressed out most of
Yeah.
the time.
Yeah.
But fuck yeah. I mean, especially what people think. Like fuck what they think. That's part of what I said in mine. I won't say the verbatim, so you can look at this later when you're looking at it. But yeah, fuck what other people think. Just do what you want to do. Like, fuck it. Who cares what they think? You know. I don't know. That's
Oh
just
yeah.
it's the same with dyeing your hair or whatever. Like don't worry what other people are gonna think about how it looks. If you think it looks cool, like fuck it, you know, like you wanna do whatever, like
Exactly.
who cares? You know?
Fuck
Who cares?
yeah.
Uh-oh.
If you fuck you. Oh no. I was like, my computer's fucking up again. This means we need to
No.
fucking wrap this up. Okay.
Wrap it up.
Hopefully the audio hasn't yeah. Hopefully the audio hasn't been too bad. Thank you guys for listening. Bye bye.
Wait.